Repeat after me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You are a gladiator. Welcome to another episode of T. Walton YouTube channel. Walk with me. Today we're about to manifest some things. Nice breezy day. Work on yourself, work on your goals. The improvement movement continues. Every day you out here, every day you alive, is another opportunity for you to not only just enjoy the fruits of your labor, kick your feet up and relax, but keep improving, man. Keep improving. Find you a safe haven. This park right here is pretty much a safe haven for me. You haven't been down here in a minute, man, but it's fall season. It's just right. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's a perfect place. I like to come and I like to get my exercise in. Cardio, man, calisthenics, 22 minutes, baby. You know, you can do it all, man. You don't even, matter of fact, you don't even need a gym, man. All you need is some instructions. Stay a little bit consistent, have fun, and just get busy, man. You know, you have to get comfortable with just exercising. Exercising can be a bit uncomfortable for a lot of people, man, especially if you haven't been in it for a while. A lot of times we watch Instagram, we watch a lot of fitness influential videos, we go to the gym, we feel intimidated, right? You don't understand, you don't know which protocol, which diet plan to get on, which workout machine to start, how many sets, how many reps you got to do. My advice to you guys, just get started in some form of fashion. Just work out for like a month, man. Just work out, just get used to working out, moving your joints, moving your knees, your hinges, do some air squats, do some crunches, sit-ups. Just do some stuff, man, just to kind of get moving. Go ahead and build that consistency, build that neural pathways, and just get comfortable with harmony, getting back after it, you know. And of course, you don't always have to be at the gym, man. You know, get you some sunlight. You know, I like to get that sunlight, that vitamin D, man, because it just reinvigorates me like no other. Yeah, I like to get it in at the gym. Gladiator School is in full effect, but for me, it's all about a mindset, man. Gladiator School goes wherever I go, you know. And that's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, just a little dedication. Not the whole day. You don't have to be out here all night. You don't have to bust a sweat even. Stimulate muscle growth. Get you a couple of sets in. Get you about 10 to 15 reps in. 3 to 5 sets, man. create you a little circuit, man. It's very simple. You guys tap in, man. Gladiator School. It's bigger than fitness, man. It's the improvement. It's the improvement movement. It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle. T-Walk TV has been put together for you guys. It's vlog my life, man. All the ups and downs, the good, the bad, the hurt, the pain. Not only the pain that I felt, but the pain that I've caused. We gotta look inside of ourselves in order to grow. So not only for me, I go and tap into the sanctuary of my Gladiator School by getting some fitness in, sculpting the body. I also take walks. No music, no sound, no distraction. Let's get back in touch with nature, man. And while I'm out here, just be at peace with myself. You know, I speak to some people out here. People see me walking through here all the time. You get to know a lot of people. I typically like to speak to a couple of people, man. We are more alike and we are different. It is a community, especially here in Atlanta. You know, we got these children out here, these playgrounds, man. At some point, they're gonna be adults. They're gonna be in leadership positions. We don't wanna fail the next generation, man. Fitness just happens to be the vehicle that I use to speak to the people. I don't care how old, I don't care black, white, young, old, male, female. You know, you guys tap in, talk to me, man. That's what it's all about. You know what they say, lead by example, right? We gotta lead by the example. You know, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, man. Look like they're back there filming a scene of some sort. The independent fellas back there, man, they getting after it, man. That's one thing about Atlanta. Atlanta has a lot of, you know, it's a lot of talent here in Atlanta, man. And this goes back to what I was saying, man. Like, see, the fourth dimension thinking, with your imagination. If you imagine it, you get that mindset, you get that belief down in here that you can do something, man. You'd be surprised on what you can do. And it's only gonna advance and elevate and get better and better and better. You start bringing people into your life, into your circle, man. Now, I will say this, man. Watch out for the company you keep. You know, they say you are the sum total of the 5 people you hang around most of the time. You know, if you got a certain type of reputation, man, like you gotta push that toxic shit away. You know, then you shouldn't have to apologize for it. You wanna grow. You don't have to go back and keep it real in the hood. There's a lot of brothers that's in the cemetery right now, and there's a lot of brothers in the pen, federal, state, all that stuff, man. All because they was around the wrong type of people, and they had that calling, they had that potential. I think all of us are born with a certain duty to live out this life in the betterment of advancing humanity in some sort. The problem is people can keep you down, man, especially as blacks, man. We you know, in our community, man, we try to keep it too real. And keeping it too real can get you caught up, man, before your time. You have to figure that stuff out in the next lifetime. So you don't want to ever feel like you owe something to this toxic stuff that you got going on in your life. This right here, this video is all about like tips on how to improve yourself, man. You know, improving yourself don't stop just with nutrition, diet, fitness. Now we got to get the conversation over to advancing our relationships. Our relationship with ourselves, a higher power, and your girl, man. Fellas, if you got women out there, man, that's rocking with you, man, rock with them, man. If they for you, if they ain't, man, be straight up and honest, man, and move on, man. But we got a lot of people damaging people. Hurt people hurt people. What happens to one part of the population affects the other. You know, the same conversation that I have with the fellas, it's the same conversation that I have with the women. Now, there's some lost in translation things because men and women don't see things the exact same. We living in a time where we're overstimulated with keeping up with the Joneses. We have one foot in, one foot out, messing around with too many different people. You know, got too many energies in there. We got too much of an abundance mindset. Abundance mindset can bite you in the ass. You know, it can be good when it comes to manifesting stuff, man. If you want to try to get your business up, get your clients up. You know, if you want to try to get your 6-pack coming in, get your body right, But that abundance mindset, man, can get out of hand, get out of control, man, real quick when it comes to like dealing with other humans, other people. You know, people out here with sneaky links, man. You know, I got 15 chicks on the team, you know. Hey, don't tell nobody type shit. Girls and stuff out here, they're figuring that stuff out, and they like, well, I'm gonna monetize my looks too. You know, these cats out here and stuff is woo 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 woo. I'm gonna just take it for what it is, since everybody else is like that. But one part of the population affects the other. People got bodies and stuff. You know, whether you got bodies from a war standpoint, from a street standpoint, or from a sexual standpoint, man. Abundance and stuff in those regards and stuff don't necessarily always mean that you're gonna be King, you know, Alexander the Great. But this is the mentality that we live in. We're living in a society to where, you know, the entertainment world is an augmented reality, and the augmented reality is actually becoming a primary source to feed into the mindset over the real reality, man. So we have to kind of be careful, man, and get that balance, the yin and the yang. That's why I'm real big on the principles of the universe, the yin and the yang. The masculine and the feminine principle is present throughout the whole entire land, man. Not only just for male and females, it's everywhere. But it takes balance, you know. And a lot of times we can kind of get out of balance with some things, just like diet. And if you eat too much candy, too much sugar, at some point you're going to have to go see the dentist. You're going to get a stomach ache. You're going to get a headache. You're restricting yourself with too much calories. You call yourself doing the right thing, that's still not a balance, man. Sometimes your body is going to slow itself down, and now you got to have that cheat day so that way you can raise your metabolism to go ahead and spike it, so that way it can continue the burning process of fat. You know, it's a balance. If you stay in your same hood, your same block for too long, man, you're not going to be what they call a well-rounded individual, because you're going to be the sum total of the center of gravity of the people that's in your town, in your district. You don't want to be that small in perspective. There's a vast world out here, man. Travel the world, man. You know, meet different cultures, be open, be optimistic, but at the same time, follow the guiding light of intuition. All of us have intuition to protect us. You know, don't let this get twisted to where it's like, well, I don't want to be too open because I'm gonna let too many toxic people in, and you know, that's not what I'm saying, man. Use your discretion, use your better judgment. The source is flowing a lot of this information through you as we speak in order to protect you from those elements, man. You just have to use your mind's eye in order to see it coming, man. It's all about frequency. It's about the energy. And majority of the time, you know, we can feel that energy before it even happens, man. So pay attention, pay close attention, turn the music down sometimes, and just relax. It's your man T. Walton TV. Thanks for tapping in, man. Said it's bigger than fitness, man. It's about mindset. It's about motivation. It's about consistency. And most importantly, self-discipline, man, self-accountability. You don't always have to have a coach to hold yourself accountable. You may start out like that, man, but then at some point, man, you got to hold yourself accountable, man, because you come into this world alone, you leave out of this world alone, man. So everything in between, you wanna get it for what it's worth. Bring in like-minded people, good, wholesome, loving people. Everything else, man, push that stuff away, man. And remember, man, you don't always have to hustle yourself half to death, man. Time in nature is much needed. Like I said, I challenge you guys to put the phone down, put the stereo system down, and just relax, man. Get grounded. Just be in the present and just allow those thoughts to manifest through you, through your mind's eye. You know, like I said, everybody's hustling, everybody, I sleep when I'm dead. And hey, look, I said the same thing, man. I know we have to survive, but don't get too caught up in survival mode. Relax, detox, but at the same time, enjoy yourself, man, because there's a lot of toxicity, not only in our foods that we eat, but there's a lot of toxicity in just the elements of what's going on. I don't really pay attention to the news all that much. I just tap into where I need to tap in just to stay informed, and then I'm back into my elements right now, what you see right now. It's bigger than fitness. It's a mentality, it's a lifestyle. And I like to bring that lifestyle to you guys. All I'm doing is just sharing some of the things that I do. You know, today I decided to rock my ID tags. You know, I haven't rocked these in a minute. At one point I thought I lost them until I was looking for something else, and then I came across these. Isn't that crazy how that works? You think you lose something, you forget about it, and chalk it up. You're looking for something else like a year or so later, and you actually find something, you know, that you've been looking for. And in my case, it was these right here. So I decided to rock them today. It's what they call the ID tags that I wore as a soldier in the United States Army. It has your information, it has your blood type, first name, last name. It even has your religion on it. Religious beliefs. And then we have the warrior ethos right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. The warrior ethos. You know, we had to know this stuff by memory, by heart. Like I said, it's a lifestyle. Let me see if I can get it in focus. The warrior ethos, we had to know this by heart on demand. If we was to ask this question, if someone wants to ask this question, we have to recite it immediately. And then you have the Army values, the 7 core values. Let me see. Here we go. If I can get it in focus. Let's see if I can get it in. There we go. Get it in focus right now. The 7 Army values. The Army values is basically an acronym of leadership: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. You know, I may have jacked one of them up, man, but it's been a minute, but I have this on me. And it's something that they instilled in me when I was in basic training. Basic combat training is, or IET, initial entry training, is like a boot camp that you join when you first enlist. And these principles and values is pumped down your throat. You gotta remember, guys, like that organization is very selfless. When you put on that uniform, you gotta go fight wars. You gotta fight on behalf of your family, of the American people, to keep this country safe, because there's a lot of elements out there, you'd be surprised, that's trying to attack this country, attack you. Right now, I think we're all going through a spiritual warfare right now. Warfare is always going to happen. And the war that's always going to be going on, that you have to make sure that you are victory in, is spiritual warfare. So these core values is beyond the uniform. I'm no longer serving in the Army, but I still live by these core values, man. And I rank integrity very high on my list. So without further ado, man, I'm about to wrap it up, man. Like I said, man, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, man. This is your man T. Walton here at T. Walton TV YouTube channel, where I bring you abundance of love, inspiration, and just mindset and some coaching on how to get the body and mind and soul right. You know, overcome your self-limitations, man, because remember, at the end of the day, it's always been you versus you. You can do anything you want to do. The choice is yours. It always has been, and it always will be. So without further ado, until next time, you guys stay focused, stay disciplined, and I will see you guys